Okay, now that we're done with the filler legendaries, we can get back to the legendaries people care about.
Everyone, I am Third Mario Brother, and welcome back to Pokemon.
You know, the guys that are on the cover of both boxes until this game, you know? There's still cover posts for Pokemon. Because this is before, you know, Pokemon had the whole, every legendary must be on the cover. Which they only didn't do in Red and Blue because, what would they have, Mew and Mewtwo? Wait, the 3 Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno, but I don't know.
Game like Pokemon Emerald, in which the region is about half water. So, at this point, we are still chasing after the Team Aqua submarine to catch up those of you who forgot what is going on right now in the main story.
Why'd you start from here, though? I think Maz Deep's actually closer.
You want to go out on the water, and you're going to want to go underwater as well. So we have our good
What?
friend, the Dive.
I thought we fought you.
With us. What's the hurry? Let's take it slow and easy. Ooh la la.
Maybe he went around them with the rocks up there or something, or I'm just misremembering.
Yeah, it's really, really hard telling my Pokemon.
Or maybe Brian just figured, you know what, let's have a battle this episode. We didn't do that in the last episode unless you count the catching of a Pokemon, which technically counts, but I don't know.
Nickname than an actual name, but you know what? I'm not going to make any snap judgments like that because perhaps.
Oh great, Sharpedo of Dark type.
Let's go and aerial ace that.
And yeah, our levels are higher apparently.
Should be able to take it out.
I think.
Not quite. Dang it.
And Rough Skin activates.
Really, really frail. It has really good like attacking stats. It has really, really, really high physical attack. But it's also got really
This is misremembering considering we were dealing with freaking catching Pokemon and actually training Pokemon the past few episodes.
All water moves were special attacks. It's kind of a hindrance to Sharpedo.
I would have just quick attacked it, but whatever, that's just me. But again, might as well go with the move that never misses.
Fall down into the ocean blue.
Plus you're faster anyway.
Into the depths where he belongs, down back with his shark brethren. And we can go ahead.
Reminds me of Iblis in 06. No, I'm falling into the stuff I'm made of.
Continue on our merry way. So here we go. Get a tiny bit of experience.
Then again, it's not like he.
I forgot I still have the EXP share on Heretic. Oh my. I wanted to relax a little more, but instead I'm just running on top of this blue water. Oh. Winning sure isn't easy.
I am not going to make the joke.
I know, my life is hard, man. Winning all the time. Oh, God, I can't even handle it. Don't you hate making mistakes when you're in a rush?
Yes.
That's why I try to take things slowly. Well,
never.
Sprinting on top of that water a second ago, man. That doesn't make any sense if you don't want to make mistakes, because sprinting on top of water...
I am the type of guy who, like, if I have, like, a trunk full of groceries and, like, 13 bags or something like that, I will go through... I will take all the bags at once and risk them all breaking and food going everywhere, then make a second trip.
I'll show you guys where we are on the map. We're in like the middle of this.
I'm that kind of lazy.
See all of this water.
I will risk more work to do less work.
Way up to the north and in other directions as well. So you know you're in around the right spot when you see a gigantic patch of water. Because if you dive right here, ooh,
oh good,
cave opening, and stumbling upon this for the first time, stumbling upon any of the caves for the first time underwater was really cool.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, the world goes on, but here it is. Submarine
the world isn't flat. You Neanderthals.
Stolen Slateport. Oh my God, they're all living in a yellow submarine, guys. We have to go ashore. We have to find them.
We have to get the copyrights.
This rebellious lifestyle of theirs.
We all live in a video removed.
Which is Team Aqua's sort of base of operations at the moment. And let's go ahead and take this place on. Now, before you come here, make note of the fact that you need both Surf, Dive, Strength, and Rock Smash to complete this place. Well, not to complete, like, the dungeon. You don't need Dive, technically, but just to get here, you need
Dive.
So,
you don't need it for the dungeon, but you need it to get here, and if you can't get here, well, then you're not going to need it for the dungeon. You can't really do the dungeon now, can you?
I feel like we're going to be dealing with, like, Poochienas and stuff like that, so let's go ahead and throw Heretic out front and see what he can do for us. We made a kid around. Go home already. Hey, you're not the boss of me, man. You're not the boss of me.
I wonder
now.
if what would happen if you actually named your protagonist Archie.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Team
or Maxie.
Oh, there we go, a Poochiana. So I made the wise judgment call in pulling Heretic out front. It looks like he's about to.
I want to do that on one of those games sometimes. Like, sorry, you can't beat us, so Maxie.
Over there with your one little snaggletooth sticking out, but
growl.
Your time.
A Dookie Dark Wolf, if you will.
You're going to be fainted for a few minutes, and
then you'll come back.
Pokemon Center's service, like. Team Aqua and Team Magma Grunts? I don't know. That's a question of morality. That is a deep one there.
It reminds me of in Po Town, in Sun and Moon, where
we made
Team Skull's like, I'll heal your Pokemon for $1 gajillion.
So
and then it becomes 10 Poke, which if you just sell a berry, you can make that much money. If you somehow don't have 10 Poke. I don't know how, but if that somehow happens...
Like it, there aren't any like extra items for taking them on, though. There is a mini
could have been 100. Ken just seems like you're holding your hand a little too closely.
Fight is, but I feel like I should show it off. If you want to just progress with the story, go ahead and go this way.
But if you want items,
let's go find the mini boss fight.
Anyone who has played RPG ever can tell you this much: if you know this way heads to the plot, you avoid that way at all costs, and you turn around and go the other way.
Oh boy, this promises to be super duper fun. It looks like.
What's funny is when I play games with my girlfriend, I always pull that on her, and she's like, "What are you doing? The story's this way." Yes, we go this, which means we go this way. How'd you know it was this way? Because I know how to play RPGs, and not just like RPGs, just have it in my head from RPGs.
This cruel, awful game. Maybe it's the fact. Maybe we have to. This is the room that you would get into if you took that door that I just pointed out a second ago. Perhaps.
Mayhaps even.
Something along.
How can you get out now?
Oh, nope. This takes you back to the entrance of the seafloor cavern.
Somehow.
Darn, man. I have no idea where to go. Honestly, I have no idea where I'm going. But let's go.
I don't know how that got you back to the cavern, but it did.
This better be a very climactic fight, full of
no, you don't push it that way.
Flying everywhere, because otherwise, I am just initiating a massive waste of time right now. You know what? That's okay. I want to show off the mini boss fight because Team Aqua doesn't really get that much of a chance to shine in at least Pokemon Emerald as compared to Team Magma, because you've got Team Magma, you fight Maxie several times before we even get the opportunity to fight Archie or to fight a bunch of Team Aqua members.
That's weird. I don't know why. Maybe it was the creator's favorite.
Okay. What are we doing and how do we handle this? Let's go ahead and push this one down here. I have no idea what direction we're going to be going if you haven't established.
Turns out just going in a circle, there's no item, it's just a circle.
You have to use strength every time you enter a new room. And I know it's a small pet peeve that everybody sort of shares.
Yeah, it's like throwing up a rappel every new place. It just kind of gets a little old, you know?
This is going to take us into another room. Is this the room we were in before?
At least it's an easy fix.
Hold on. I recognize these smashable rocks. Yeah. Looks like...
And you just screwed yourself over.
Oh my god.
You will proceed with plot, Brian.
Yes, this will take us back here. So
thank goodness this resets the room, am I right?
Alright, guys, so it's very possible that I'm just a little bit dumb. There is a Team Aqua member sitting just up ahead that really closely resembles the sprite of the one Shelly admin that we saw in the Weather Institute. So maybe that's the boss fight, and I was just walking right by it this entire time and wasting everybody's time. But hey, at least we got to show off a little bit.
No wonder this episode's over almost 30 minutes.
Cavern. So let's go ahead and continue on this way. And where do we have to go again? I believe up here.
God damn it, he solved it once and now I can't figure it out. I hate that feeling in games. It's like, no, I had this. What happened?
It wasn't like
I got out of my zone.
What am I trying to say here?
You can either do 100 rock smash puzzles, or you can or strength puzzles, or you can just have a fight.
Evidently, that's what it looks like it is.
It's interesting how they give you the option. Would you like an annoying puzzle or an annoying battle?
Is this it? How did you manage to get here without a submarine?
I asked very, very nicely.
But it won't do.
I like how Maxie gets help with some random guy. Meanwhile, Archie really sends one of his higher-up executive grunt people to help with it, and then have a grunt help. I don't know. It's interesting, though. Maxie's like, I'll do it myself with the help of my grunt. Archie's like, I'll have one of my grunts help one of my slightly higher-up grunts.
Oh my gosh, it's so unfair. But here we go. This is actually a battle against the Team Aqua admin Shelly. There she is again, just as we faced her with the Weather Institute.
I love how in the ORS remake, she barely changed it all.
The most ominous.
Well, I think they probably reduced the cleavage because they tend to do that sort of stuff.
And why did I decide to send out the Baconator first?
I don't know.
Facing off against two Dark-type Pokemon, I feel like this is a really
I think you were just so obsessed with the puzzle, you just didn't think.
Real quick and take it out first. Sharpedo's also really fast, if I haven't mentioned that.
Go, Blue!
And bring out, because Baconator's probably going to be taking both of the attacks this turn, let's bring out someone bulky enough to take 2 attacks.
Not to mention, it could use a little grinding.
Who's going to bring all the power that we need to the field.
A Swampert! The opponent surrenders.
Sharpedo first and foremost. I figured maybe...
Though now I'm kind of reminded for some reason of...
Nobody's going to be going before Heretic.
A moment I think Sun Moon or Ultra Sun Ultra Moon, like where you're heading towards,
And
Frick,
what
what
else
was
do you
her
have, Shelly?
The
She
Tower
has got a
of
mighty
Lily's mom
oh,
thing, you know,
man.
inside of
What
the
a creative pairing
place.
facing off
God, I'm
against
bad
her.
with names.
Now
I'm sorry.
Heretic is double
But you know,
intimidated. But if you
like they
saw
have the
how
Team
much
Skull
damage
Grunts line up
that
in the usual, like,
torpedo just
okay, you
took from
got
Brick
there's
Break,
3 of them, so you
I'm
gotta
not worried
fight.
about the
That was my
intimidating.
phone.
I'm
You gotta
not
fight
even
1, then
worried.
there's 2, and the
So
third guy's
speed
like,
is down.
oh fuck no, you just
Some
beat the other
surge
2 guys. I ain't
down
fighting. It's
to
like,
stadium.
okay, that was a
The
funny change of
Surf should
pace.
be able to take care of whatever damage that. Whoa, Dishwater, you're faster than Heretic, but
It's technically hand holding, but it's also like, yeah, well,
Alright
we're also
then.
gonna make a joke. Wait,
But
what?
anyway, the Surf from
Why'd that
Dishwater
one do
is going to
more
take care of
damage?
all the damage that Heretic might not.
That's
have
what I get
been
for
able
not
to get off
paying
himself.
attention.
So you guys make an absolutely fantastic team.
Congratulations, you upped the attack points of a
Oh,
Heracross.
alright,
Granted,
so
while
now
that'll
we're
help with the
neutral
confusion, if I lose the
attacks, but we're
confusion,
confused. This
you
side
just
is
increase the
supposed to be
attack
very
power of a
annoying,
fighting
because
type.
it's not going to damage us a lot. It's just going to be really annoying and make.
Then
the
again,
battle
given
last
how
more
confusion
turns.
hits
There
you
we go.
for
Alright.
amounts
Heretic
equal
hurt
to,
himself
like,
in his
something
confusion,
involving
but
your attack
doesn't
stat,
even
it's also
matter
not a
because
terrible
we have
idea.
the opportunity to please. Oh my god.
I was kind of hoping they'd
Well,
hit
Dishwater's
Heretic
confused
again.
Now, can one of you please attack?
I
Please,
hate this.
Dishwater.
This is so
Please. I know
annoying.
you can break through Swagger, so.
Hey, you're just boosting my attack stat. You're not doing anything. Although it would be funny if I got rid of confusion. Ha!
3 attack, I think, because I think 1 Intimidate was gotten off on her. But Heretic with the Brick Break can take out this mighty Anna.
Thanks for the attack boost.
Nice and easy. We should be
Because
able to
unlike
keep this one out
confusion,
for
that doesn't
so
go
long
away
as
unless I
Dishwater
faint or
is
return.
willing to break through the confusion.
Damn it!
The Dishwater, come on, man, come on. You're
Dishwater's
not
like, I'm
pulling
so
through right now.
confused,
You are
boom.
Not as clutch as you normally are. You're gonna Swagger again? All right, so Heretic.
Yeah, but
now
because we
plus
lost
2 attack,
confusion.
Dishwater plus 3 or something like that. So
Plus
it's
1
really,
billion.
really gonna hurt if this mighty Anna gets hit by this Brick Break right here. And so it did.
Heretic's like, I don't give a
Ooh, he
crap
is
about your
regretting that
confusion.
decision now
I'm so
because
confused
the
I'm gonna punch you in the
power of
face.
Heracross at
That's
plus
not confusion.
2,
I don't care.
15 attack or whatever we're at is
A
kind of
gajillion.
unmanageable by a dark dog such as yourself. So
Golbat, that'd be a
the last
problem for
Pokemon we have on the field
Heracross.
is a Golbat, and I'm actually going to switch out Heretic here because that has the potential.
Come on,
to do
Dishwater,
a
please.
lot
Thank
of
you.
damage to our friend
Oh, that's not
Heretic.
gonna matter for the
Once
attack
again,
stat, I don't
we
think.
were fighting a Golbat earlier in the series, and I didn't expect it to do all that much.
Use
But it
strength.
pulled out the wing attack and kind of murdered our
I'd
Heretic
probably
in one
risk it
shot.
anyway.
So, why not try using Blizzard? I know it's probably not even going to hit. I probably should have just used Surf, but hey, you know what? Why not? It's fun. Come on, get the static off. Nope, no static. Get the Blizzard off. There we
Yay!
go. Oh my god, it actually hit. And I can't get over it. I love Blizzard so much. I love it. It's one of those elemental attacks along with like Fire Blast and Thunder and I suppose Earthquake that just looks powerful.
Yeah.
Even if it's not the most useful competitively. It just looks
Earthquake
amazing.
is, though.
There we go. We defeated Shelly.
Gen 1, Blizzard had 90 attack, 90 accuracy. Where is your god now?
Okay, sure. That was a really.
Then again, I think it becomes 100 accuracy in the snow, but that also requires you to play the
Better than
snow.
what
And
he
while
had to say, though, either
hail
way. That does again.
hail teams are more common nowadays, that's mostly due to the fact
You're
that
so darn
Ninetales,
strong.
Snow
It's
Warning,
terribly disappointing that
and
you're
a
not
bunch of
talking
other
about.
parameters
Enjoy the
exist.
fabulous world our boss
Except they're all
has
Sun
provided.
Teams existed in Gen 5
And I
days.
suppose that is too bad because we are not going to enjoy that world for ourselves. But moving on through this door, we have ourselves something a little bit different. And immediately in this room, you'll notice that things have changed up a bit. We have no trainers, but instead we have this
A puzzle.
rocky-looking puzzle here. Oh man, it looks so hard.
I don't know, this puzzle
seriously,
can
this
screw you
puzzle
up once or
is a jerk.
twice,
This
but you know.
puzzle is such a jerk. When I was a kid, it took me probably 4 to 6 hours or something to figure this out for the first time. Of course, I was a lot younger, so...
Yeah, this can kind of mess you up your first
so
try.
evolved as they have
Like, I
now.
sometimes still screw this up every once in a while, just because, you know.
But, this puzzle... Wait, am I doing this right? Hold on a second.
This puzzle is easy. Watch me screw it
Oh
up.
my god, guys. Oh my god. Oh
Yeah,
my
you're
god.
fine. You're fine.
Seriously, first time, and I got the puzzle right. This would have taken me 3 days as a child to do. Oh my god, I'm so proud of that.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Awesome. So we did this puzzle.
Nowadays, if a
first
puzzle
try,
just
but
screws you
now
up, just
there
Google
is
it,
a
and someone will
very
have the
different
answer
strike
online.
for puzzle, and whoa.
Back then,
We
less
have
likely.
CM26
Not
Earthquake. What?
impossible.
Yes.
Well,
the
then again,
most
I couldn't do the bit
powerful
because I didn't get a
ground-type move in
my
the
family didn't
game.
get a
It's
computer
actually
till
really
like
useful in competitive play as
I don't
well
know,
because
like
you can hit more than
2009
one
maybe.
Pokemon at once with it. It's
Oh, God,
just
that was like
laying
10
right
years
here on
ago.
the ground. Now we're not.
I don't really
gonna do
remember the
any
exact date, though. I
multiplayer
just remember I was in high
uncompetitive
school when it
play or
happened.
anything, but we have a very capable ground-type Pokemon in the lovely Dishwater who needs to forget that useless piece of garbage move Mudshot and learn.
It's not
Earthquake.
that garbage.
55 power, 100 power.
But compared to
150 with
Earthquake,
stab.
I can't
We could boost it
argue.
with the soft sand later on if we wanted.
Though I get
And,
rid of
what's our fire
Takedown
stat?
personally.
We're definitely going to get rid of Mudshot, but I just want to see whether Surf or Earthquake is going to be more powerful from now on. And there we go. Dishwater learned Earthquake, the most powerful ground move in the
Well,
game.
you have a Mystic
And her
Water on
moveset
Swampert,
is
so...
truly rounding out. But yeah, what do we have higher? Attack is much higher than special attack, so if we equip the Saw Stand to her and start using Earthquake, we're going to do a ton of damage. So I think I might just do that fairly soon.
Meanwhile, in the Elite
Now,
Four... Meanwhile, in the Pokemon League, Steven suddenly shivers in fear. He doesn't know why.
We're inside of a deep and dark cave. So, what do we have down here? It looks awful.
Surprised there's no random encounters, though. You'd think there would be, but no.
As well, and whoa.
I mean, it's like you
What is
can't
that
come back to
giant
this
fish
place.
thing?
At least I think you
Hold it
can.
right there.
I don't remember, honestly. I never come back here, because no reason to.
So it was you after all. Behold.
I love how Kyogre's animated here, though.
Pokemon Kyogre. I've waited
Then again, we gotta battle Archie first.
Surprises me how you've managed to chase me. But that's all.
Not me, said the James.
Realization of my dream, you must disappear now, and we are finally.
If you close your eyes, I'll
against
disappear,
Team
because you won't be able to
Aqua's
see me
leader,
anymore.
Archie, and whoa.
Archie be like, I won't see it in this way, to which Brian replies, then you should close your eyes.
The facial hair, alright, the little necklace thing, it doesn't even look that bad. So you look respectable, almost as respectable.
I like how he looks like a businessman despite being a pirate.
Was a little bit better shaven.
Then again, what do you guys think is better? Which design do you like of Archie better? The ORS remake or the original? Unless Emerald gave him a redesign, in which case you can count that one too. I don't know, honestly.
Clearly, it's packing the swagger, so it's going to raise.
Apparently a law that every Mighty Anna must learn swagger. It's in the constitution of the Pokemon world.
Switch off. So, can we do it? You're going to use the Super Potion. It doesn't even matter because if I land this attack,
you're going to die.
Is done for.
I'm sorry,
+2
faint.
Attack, Heretic. Nothing to mess with, especially not with a Brick Break.
Then again, whenever I use Confuse Ray and they always go through the confusion, I'm always like, well, go fuck yourself. I can't believe I put that up for nothing, you know? It's one of those things that always pisses you off, like, you love it when you break confusion, but you can't state it when they break confusion.
He has the flying moves, Wing Attack, and Air Cutter. I'm not sure about his other moves, but
I thought that wasn't invented to Gen 5.
He might have Confuse Ray or something like that, which could be potentially a little bit annoying, but
then again, I guess another spread move would be fitting for Gen 3, given that we're double bounce started.
Anyway, and we're going to deal all kinds of damage to him on this turn.
Excuse me.
Almost got him, almost one-hit him, but yeah. Looks like he does have Confusion.
As contractually obligated, a Confusion move, too.
Is confusing your Pokemon over and over and over and over and
It's more annoying than anything else, really.
How terribly confusing it can all be. I should have used a Thunderbolt. Why did I not predict the item? Either way, he's only a half health or something like that, so we shouldn't be.
When you're talking, you don't know some
hurt
things.
Myself anyway, so yeah, I knew
Come on,
that
Jacques,
was
you
gonna
can do
happen,
it.
so I
No, you can't.
the wrong move on purpose.
Jacques, do this or I'm releasing you.
Oh, and apparently his other move is Bite. And Shock, come on.
Please?
You can do it, girl.
Yeah, right, now I don't have to release you. Not that I would anyway, that was an empty threat. It was just one of those things to motivate him. It's look, I know you can do it, doesn't work, and that's like the magic worlds of the Pokemon universe, so I had to go with another one that I thought with it over my head.
Who's just way too strong at the moment for his own good.
That would be interesting though, like one guy's like, I know you can do it, the other one's like, do it or I'm releasing you. Then again, that would be basically Ash versus Paul.
With absolutely no problem, and nom 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 nom, he is bouncing around the field. Is he like standing on his one fin there? Is that
yes,
is that
it's that old cartoon logic where fins count as feet.
Confusion Shock. Take this guy out. We have got bigger fish to fry, and I mean
to
that
fry.
Because there is a giant fish standing just a few blocks north of us right now, and we need to take.
Oh yeah, Kyogre. I thought you were going to say Whale Lord, because I think Whale Lord is actually bigger than Kyogre. Maybe not like in weight or width, but I think in like length. Probably. Or at least to, like, equalish height? I don't really know.
I commend you. I must recognize that you are truly gifted. But I have this in my possession. With this red orb, I can make Kyogre. Ooh, the haze clears and the red orb suddenly begins shining by itself. What's going on?
Easy. Archie screwed up. I love this because Kyogre is going diagonally. At least he wasn't the original, original Sapphire and Ruby, because he always looked like he was going like, It's like, you can swim! What is this awkward stuff here? I was maybe he's like trying to show that he's like stroking, like, you know, like something like this or something. I don't know. I'm trying to like give a display, but also not get off screen. It's one of those things.
That can't be.
Plus, I can't swim, so that's the thing.
Position and monitor the situation.
Well, I can't swim. It's doggy paddle.
Red Orb is supposed to awaken and control Kyogre, but why?
So just know that if I ever get thrown to the deep end of water and there's no shallow end for miles, I'm drowning.
Giant blue fish. Why? rot. Archie, you've finally awoken Kyogre, haven't you?
Maybe.
What will happen to the world if this downpour continues for all eternity? The world's landmass will drown in the deepening sea. What? Don't get all high and mighty with me. Wasn't it you, Team Magma, that infuriated Groudon? So long as I have this red orb, I should be able to control Kyogre. I should be able to control it. We don't have the time to argue about it here. Get outside and see for yourself. See if what you wrought is the world.
Go outside is what he's basically saying. You there, playing this game now. Go outside. It is a portable device after all.
What happened? What is this wretched scene?
I like how Groudon being released did nothing, but this is fine. Or maybe everything was just really, really hot. I honestly don't remember.
Archie, do you finally see how disastrous your dream turned out?
Then again, what's interesting is that in the different versions, different things happen. Like, it rains consistently in one version, and then there's constant sunlight in another. Although I think this is half and half. Like, half of it's downpouring, the other half, and half the time it's really bright. Or maybe that's just thunder crashing. No, this is happening.
Putting an end to this falls to Archie and me.
Oh great, the rain's on and off. I had to deal with this enough at work the other day.
Those super ancient Pokemon, their power is unbelievable. They've upset the balance of nature.
Okay, bye. Oh, hi, Steven.
Brian,
I heard you got earthquake and I got scared for some reason.
After the scorching heat wave ended, this deluge began. If this doesn't stop, all of Hoenn, no, the whole world will drown.
And then get really hot.
Spreading from above Sutopolis. What in the world is taking place there? There's no point in arguing here.
It'll drown while it's really hot outside. The world will be very confused.
Don't do anything reckless. Okay, I'm going to
then again, I guess if the ice caps melt, that'll be pretty realistic.
Maxie and Archie have realized the error of their ways because
it was that easy.
Power of extremely powerful super.
Then again, I guess if I accidentally doom the world, I would be like, maybe I'm the problem here.
Attachment and some spoiled issues, but invoking the power of
God,
literal gods, perhaps not the best strategy in obtaining what you want. Like I said earlier, either way, we can see that the weather is fluctuating between this.
For the record, I think you can go to Sutopolis before you deal with all this stuff, but I don't know. I usually don't. Wow, that repel did not last long.
I showed you guys on the Pokénav just a second ago. We are going to be going just there, and there's a giant diving spot around Sutopolis City, so you need a diving Pokemon to get into there. You should already have one because we just got out of the Aqua Base, which also requires a diving Pokemon to get into, but Sutopolis City is marked by, where are they? Giant white rocks. Once you start seeing those, you
I couldn't find Sutopolis City for the longest time either, but you know.
To the south side of the place because that is.
Once you figure out where everything, all the caverns are in, it just becomes, you know, trial and error.
Where I caught Relicanth was in these seaweed patches right here. You can catch.
Surprisingly, probably getting into the Sutopolis zone though, but then again, I guess you'd have to like actually zoom. Did I say Sutopolis zone? Whoops.
From underwater, light is filtering down from above, and let's go up and see what's going down.
Bad things. Oh, a cutscene. Why are you here? And you have an actually animated cutscene. Well, animated for GBA standards. Oh, the entire place is
land. Groudon and Kyogre are battling it out in front of our very eyes.
Oh no, it's regular water. I thought you could walk on that.
Right now. I can't even handle it. Hey guys, can I get an autograph, please? You guys are really, really cool. Oh my god.
Golduck, Cloud 9.
Today they're looking quite perky. Either way, you can't interact with these guys whatsoever, and they're gonna pay no heed to you, a puny mortal. So here's Maxie and Archie. Kyogre, what's wrong? Look over here. It's the red orb. Calm down, Kyogre. It's no good. It's not responding at all. Groudon, please stop what you're doing. I know the extent of your power now.
Evidently not.
All Hoenn, not just Sutopolis, will be utterly ruined. And they're assuming that these Pokemon speak English. What are you guys doing?
Well, then how else do we give them commands?
At them, frantically and hoping something will happen. There's Pokemon fighting. Groudon, Kyogre.
There's a Pokemon Center on the other side, I believe.
Awakened from a long sleep, and now they were smashing each other with their uncontrollable energy.
Smashing.
You being here now?
Turns out they're just playing Super Smash Brothers. I can't believe Ridley's on the roster, and people are still complaining about the game. For God's sakes, folk, you have Ridley.
Yes, Steven is taking us.
And yes, 10-year-olds that save the world? How revolutionary for Pokemon.
We've got... Ooh, listen, Brian. Does seeing Groudon and Kyogre make you think Pokemon are to be feared? But that's not true. Pokemon are really more... Why am I asking you this? You already know. Man, I learned a heck of a lot from that, Steven, but he is taking us to a place where we will be able to aid.
I do like how Steven's hair actually like bobs when he's onto his side.
Incredibly powerful legendary Pokemon.
It's like little animations
we
like
have
that.
all the
Reggies extra,
in our
you know, that little bit of extra effort.
That might not be enough, so he's gonna move that old man out of the way. And okay, here we are. Inside here, you'll find someone named Wallace. I think you have what's needed to help him. And
we didn't even heal.
To the Cave of Origin, the most ancient place in all of the Hoenn region. And in this place, in Ruby and Sapphire, you would actually find either Groudon or Kyogre, depending on the game that you're playing.
Yeah, because they run away.
This is part of the Cave of Origin with blue and red crystals on the sides. And here is presumably...
I don't know why they ran here, but they did. But then in Cave of Origin...
Ryan, I've heard tales of your exploits. My name is Wallace. I was once the gym leader of Sutopolis.
Once!
Came up. So now I've entrusted my mentor Juan with the gym's operation. Groudon and Kyogre, the two Pokemon wreaking havoc here.
To get according to Ruby, he was also once the frickin' Pokemon master.
What is a super ancient Pokemon? Is it like next level normal ancient? They're considered to be? Is there like an objective standard for this? I don't understand.
The champion. That's what I meant to say. It's champion.
There's one more somewhere. There was a super ancient Pokemon named Rayquaza.
Or Rayquaza, depending on your preference.
Become the two combatants in the distant past. But even I have no clue.
You have to look out for us, though. You have to look out, though, for their primal evolutions. With a really sick cutscene.
Yeah, he's at Don't Rememberville.
Yeah!
No? You don't remember? That's the problem. Can't you remember somehow? And we can sit here on this menu for the rest of eternity.
Yeah, this is the rest of the game, folks. Meanwhile, Hoenn was destroyed.
Right now, Cave of Origin.
That's right here, you idiots.
I need you to do better than that. Please, I need you to think about where Rayquaza might be right now. Mount Pyre, he's chilling with that old man and listening to that story, so he'll be done in about
he's getting a lava
12
cookie.
Hours. Mount Pyre? When I met the old lady there earlier, she made no mention of it. I very much doubt that the old lady would...
The old lady that made the lava cookies mentioned about Kyogre?
More carefully from me. Dude,
I like how only Don't remembers in
lowercase. Down left and right. If you don't actually want my opinion, don't ask.
Rude.
Okay, fine. Rayquaza is at the Sky Pillar. Sky Pillar. That's it. It must be the Sky Pillar.
Because his 10-year-old said so.
We'll head to the Sky Pillar right away.
Yeah, after all, you've been right. You're not asking me, are you? Although there probably were battles in here, just he's got to repel up.
To walk out of the Cave of Origin. What a terrible, terrible fate, but...
It probably repels up earlier. Never mind then when I was talking to him, maybe. I don't remember. Anyway, I love how Wallace is just like, I'm just going to wait for you till you confirm my beliefs until I... Then, and only then will I actually listen to you.
Never been there. I wonder where it could
I'm not waiting for opposition to my beliefs. I'm waiting for my beliefs to be confirmed as fact.
A trainer who has knowledge and experience.
Wallace would get along well in this way for a century. Then again, he was in this way for a century. This is like 2003.
Wallace to lead that trainer to this cave.
Something like that.
And it looks like the battle between Groudon and Kyogre is raging on, and the only way to stop it is to head to the mythical, the legendary Sky.
And as we know in RPGs, when something is legendary or mythical, they definitely exist without a question.
Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope you guys tune in next time to see the conclusion of the war being waged between these two legendary beasts down here. So thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you guys then.